Okay, so the first thing I want to do is make sure that phpmyadmin is installed, alright? So I'm going to go and type in phpmyadmin -ctl space install. Okay. Just getting the zoom in. Alright, and when you hit enter with that command, what you should see is it says it's setting it up for you, okay? And it'll give you a username at the bottom of it, yes? So they're all quiet, you've got to talk to me. It's harsh but true. Right? If it says it's not found, then there's a wee spelling mistake somewhere. So phpmyadmin -ctl space install. Got it? Got it, Anton? Right, okay. So, hit enter, and it'll come up saying it's starting it, it's configuring it, and it'll give you your username. Your username's just the same as your Cloud9 username. Alright, bear that in mind. Now, the example I'm going to use today is quite insecure in terms of password vulnerability, but I'm just keeping it simple just now. Alright, so when we actually set up a proper database, we'll put passwords in, but for this to be demo, we'll not bother. So that gives me the phpmyadmin in the background. What I want you all to do is click and run project. Okay. And go to preview and then preview running application. Now it depends when it might appear for you guys. Mine appears down at the bottom, right, which I don't really want. So I'm just going to drag that up to the top. You can drag the window up. And what I can then do is I'm just going to split the view. Okay. So I'm going to go to view and layout and go to horizontal split. Okay. So you'll see here we've got a whole list of things. Open one of your PHP pages now. Doesn't matter what one, right? Hello.php or whatever. Okay. Now the way I like my screen laid out is I like that on the right hand side, so I'm just going to drag that across there. Bit of a meal on this. Okay, so that. Right. So what I want to do then is click on the pop out button. There's the pop out button there. And that brings it out to the full screen. Yeah. And have you all got this wee directory list in there? Yeah. So what I want you to do here is put the at the end of your workspace name, put in a slash and say phpmyadmin and then press enter. And you'll get taken to a login screen where I want you to stick the username in. There's no password at the moment, so just click on go. And it should take you into this screen here. Alright, all got that? Okay. Now, what I want you to do is if you're behind or something's wrong, stick your hand up. It's important that we follow the same bit at this point, just for ease later on. So, you'll see down at the side, we've got a list of databases. Can't remember if we made a database last week, but what you to do is click on databases up here. Okay. And then you'll see it offers you a chance to create a database. I just want you to create a database called demo. And then click on create. Okay. And you'll see a demo has been created and it will appear on your list just under the C9 database. Yeah. You'll get that. Right, click on demo. Now, we can do a few things here, but I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to create a table, so I've got to give my table a name. So I'm just going to call it users. Okay. And the number of columns in users is going to be 3. And once you've done that, click on go. So we've got our 3 fields, as it were, created. So I'm not going to put too much variety in this because we're just mucking about, but I'm going to put in a couple of different types. The first one I want to be, I'm going to call ID, That's going to be a unique identifier in the table. All right. So ID, leave it as an int, and further along here, you'll see there's a wee column that says AI. See that? Click that box, AI. And what that means is every time you create a record in the database, it automatically takes on a new number, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it saves you worrying about that. Okay. Next thing I want to do is put in name as username. Okay. And I want you to choose varchar as your type. And length, that's how long you think it will be. We'll make it 30. So that means that you couldn't have a username longer than 30 characters. Lastly, I'll put an email. And again, make that varchar as well. And we'll make that 50, right? A bit more generous with that one. Okay, that's because I've got a long email address, so that's annoying. So once you're happy that you've made those setups, click on save. Okay, and that sets up your table. Alright, all got that? Magic. So the next thing I want you to do is click on insert. Alright. Now we're only going to, you see it gives you by default 2 records worth here, right? But all I want you to do is leave the value blank, put in a username of Joe Blogs, all one word, and put an email of joe@email.com. Okay. And we're not going to bother with a second record at the moment, right? We just need one. Click and go. Now, a couple of interesting things happen here, right? Firstly, that's you created a row in your table, but also what you'll see is that phpmyadmin shows you the SQL. You see that? So it actually generates the SQL for you, which is quite useful for somebody who's as bad at SQL as I am. Alright. Another wee button here that's can be useful as well is the create PHP code button. So if you click on that, you'll see that it gives you a wee line of a PHP variable and a whole string of code. Okay. Again, I probably won't use that so much. We'll see. Alright, come back to it. So in terms of the back end of the site, that's us done for the moment, right? We're only going to use one table and one database. So we can close that just now. And let's go back to our workspace and go to File, and New from Template, and we will choose PHP file. Okay. For some reason, mine's acting really annoying. It's putting things the wrong side. But right, so that's what we get when we get a PHP file. A wee recap of last week. I think we're a quick pop quiz for you. Can PHP go into an HTML document? Calm, no fancies. Right? In a regular world, no, PHP cannot go into a regular document. Why not? HTML, you're nearly. HTML is it's a client-side language. The browser will interpret that, right? So, but what the server does if it sees a PHP file is it interprets it and changes it into HTML for you. So that's the difference between them, all right? So we've got the PHP file here, okay, and we can put HTML in as well. So let's make a wee structure for the page. I'm going to leave the PHP tags in there at the top, all right? I'll come back to that. I want to start off a proper document, so I'll say doc type HTML, then HTML underneath that, and then I'll put in head, title. I'll just call it my database, all right, and then I'll put in the body. Now at this point, it's as good a time as anything to save. So I'm just going to save as my db.php. just because it rhymes. Alright, mydb.php. Okay, and then click on save. Alrighty. So, the wee example I'd explain on the board, what I want us to be able to do is to input some information, click a button, and it puts it into our database for us. Alright. So let's make a form. Alright. Now, I make HTML mistakes, and funny enough, since I've come back from the summer, I made more than usual, so my HTML is a wee bit rusty. Alright, and yesterday it caused me no end of problems. If you don't get your HTML right, it will make you doubt your PHP, right? Because you're learning the PHP for the first time, and that's what you want to concentrate on. So let's make sure we get our HTML right, and I mean that myself as well. Alright, so I'm going to make a forum here. Alright, now in my forum, what I want to have is, oops, not that. I want to have an action. Now, I'm going to keep this nice and compact. My action I'm going to leave with quotes with nothing in between them. What does that do? Remember last week we looked at the action. What does the action do? Remember? Action takes you from, tells you whatever page you want to go to. Right? In this case, in this example, I want to stay on the same page. So I'm going to submit the form, stay on the same page. Alright, just for saves us mucking about with 2 pages just now. Okay. Method equals post. Okay. And that is the method in which we are going to submit the data. So you want to have a guess what we're going to have in the forum? Right, so let's make a wee I think the best way to do this. Let's see. I'll put a paragraph in and I'll say username. Okay. And then we'll put in input type equals text. Let me put that across. So input type equals text and name. That's crucial, right? The name is very important. I'm just going to call it a name box, okay? Because I made a mistake yesterday about not naming a certain element that caused me all sorts of problems. Next one, what do I call that? Think about the fields we made. Good man. Email. I'm a lazy man, right? Who doesn't like to put too much effort into things. So, I'm going to make this input type equals text as well, right? The simple reason, if you're actually making the form, you want to make it a type equals email because then it validates the box for you. However, we are going to be mucking about with this, so we don't want to have to type in a full email address every time we do it. Right, we can change that later. And I'll say name equals, and I'll just do email box. Okay. And I try and always call elements of my form something box. Okay, it's just a wee habit. So that's the 2 things we want to submit. We don't want to submit the ID to the database, do we? Why not? What's that? We're not entering it. What's happening with that? It's automatic, right? So we don't need to worry about that. That will happen for us. Right, so then we've got the last element in the form, input type equals submit, and action equals, sorry, name equals submit. I did not name my submit button yesterday when I was doing this, and it caused me no end of problems later on. Okay. So I'm just going to save that. And I can go and have a wee nosy at what the page looks like. Alright. Let's refresh it. Click in mydb.php and there it is there. Nice wee form. Okay. That's the kind of easy bit out of the way, right? What I want to do now, I'm going to make a new PHP form. So in file, new from template, and PHP file. Again, it's on the other side. Right. And right away, I want to go to file and save as. And I'm just going to call it connect.php. Okay. Connect.php. And click and save. This file is going to have pure PHP in it, no HTML. This is all about making a connection to the database. So, we need to create, there's a couple of ways we can do this, right? And again, this is maybe Callum would be better placed than me to talk about it, but I'm going to use PDO to connect to this. So I'm going to refer to it as a data object, right? What sort of variables do we need to get into a database? Where's the database stored for us at the moment? Right, I'll rephrase that. What sort of variables do you need to get into your Amazon account? Good, username. Okay, what is your username? No, that's a user. Your username for your database. You logged in with it. Right, so it's up there. There it is there, look. Right, mine's McG77, so I'm sticking McG77. You stick in whatever your username is. What's the password? There isn't one. But we'll put password equals and leave it blank like that. Okay. As I say, obviously, at this point, you guys know it's bad security. Right, but as I say, I'm a lazy guy, so I'm just doing this as a demo. Okay. So, one other thing I need, and it's the address or the server name. Now, we're already on the server name. So I'm going to put in a variable called server name and I'm going to make it called localhost. Okay? Because we're only trying to access this database from where we currently are. So it's a local host. Right. Programming. Have you seen try and catch? Have you seen try and catch before? Right. So, and what happens if I throw a ball to you and you can't catch it? You drop it, right? That's like an error, isn't it? So we try something, but if it doesn't work, we can have a wee safety net underneath us. That's what try and catch is about. And catch generates an error. So it tells you, it helps you, right? So I'm going to put in try. And underneath that, I'm going to put in catch. Okay? So this is a bit of code that if it works, it all happens. If it doesn't work, it jumps in here. Okay? Now, what we need to do, if it doesn't work, is we need to put in the error message. Right? Now, this is a bit of code that you're not going to use much, right? So bear with me when you're doing this. But we need to pass the exception in here, right? So it's the data object exception. Goes in here. And then we just echo it. Or say error connecting. Okay. And what I do here is I want to output the error message. And I'll just say get message. Okay. Hopefully, I'll put a wee comment in. Hopefully, never needed. So if in an ideal world, we never actually get to that catch. Do you understand that? But where we get into this will get output if this fails. Whatever we're trying to do in here, if this fails. Okay. Have you done objects before? Have you done classes and objects? Yeah. Right, tell me about them. Right, okay. What's the basic thing of an object in a class and a... Okay, let's pause that a wee second. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to try and set up a connection, okay? And I'm just going to call this CONN for connection equals new PDO. Do you know what PDO stands for? It's a PHP data object, all right? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say MySQL host equals, and we use the variable, right? Server name. All right, and then DB name equals, what was the name of the database again? Demo, yeah. Users was the table. All right. Okay. And then what we pass into it is our username and our password with a semicolon at the end. I'm just going to change this to a single view, guys, so you can see it all right. There we go. Better, isn't it? Okay. So that is us set up our connection object. And then what we want to do is we want to try and get in. So in the next line, we say connection set attribute PDO. The syntax for this is a bit funny, but as I say, it's not something you type in much. Attribute error mode. And then a comma, PDO, error mode. That's for exception. Now what happens here is it tries to connect. And if it connects, we'll just say echo, well done. Now, we're only putting that in because it's the first time we're running it, right? Because you don't want it to say well done every time you get in your database. But the first time we run it, I think we deserve a wee pat in the back. So if the local host is right, and the username is right, and the password is right, we should get a well done message on our screen. Okay. If it isn't, then it'll give us an error. That should be the case here. Right, so let's save it. And I'm going to try and run the connect. And it says well done. And everyone should say well done. We got that? Well done. Anyone not got well done? I'll come and see you. Okay, so the first line of code up here is going to be getting the connection, right? So I'm going to say require, and I'll go connect.php. Now, we've got cocky and we took out the well done, right? If we run this page, which is mydb.php, there's no error messages, so I'm going to presume at the moment that everything's hunky-dory with it, alright, and we've connected. And there's no reason why it wouldn't, because we've already seen it's connected. So, what do I want to do now? Now, I want to display all the contents of our user table on the page. Okay, how am I going to do that? Any ideas? You do, right, but it's not quite that straightforward, but it's as good a explanation as you can give at the moment, probably. So, if we want to display everything Well, I want to display it in the body of the page, right? So I'm going to go further down the page. Okay, and I'm going to say in here, in the body, above the form, right? I'll put it above the form. All happy with that? So the line above the form, I'm going to put in some PHP here. And then a couple of blank lines in closure PHP. And I'm going to say STMT for statement equals what? What object am I trying to access and prepare a statement? We've only got one object in this so far. What was the object called? Made it in the last page. What was the PDO object we made? Have a guess. I'm gonna laugh at you if you're wrong. Have a quick look back at your page if you need to. We made something called an object that we can access. Give you a clue. Starts with a C. Con. Because that's our database connection. Now we want to refer to that. We have opened it up there in the page, and now we'll say statement equals con, and we want to prepare the statement. Okay, we're not going to run it right away, so we say prepare. Now this is where you guys can help me. What is the SQL for selecting all from a table? Right, select. What's the star mean? Oh, wildcard, yeah, it means everything. Yeah, good. What do I do now? Right, now we're already in the demo database because we've made the connection, so we don't need to refer to that again. What are we referring to? Not the database, the table. What's the table called? Select all from users. Okay, now we have prepared that statement. However, we have not executed the statement, all right? Now, you could do this in one line. I'm just going to put a wee comment, prepare the statement and execute the statement. Okay, and I'll just say stmt arrow execute. Okay. Right, I'll save that and I'll run it. Oh, sorry, it's not that one, is it? It's MyDB. Nothing. What problems could we have hit here? What do you think? What problems could we have? Brilliant, right? We have not told it to display the table. We've selected everything, we've got it in our hand, but we've not actually shown it. So this is a bit, again, this is a bit tricky, but this is combining some of the stuff that you guys already know. So, how many rows have we got in our table? We've got one record in our table, which is Joe Blogs. Agreed? But we've got 3 fields. Right, we've got ID, username, and email. So what I want to do here is I want to output the contents of the table. How long will that go on for? Right, so what sort of thing am I have to use there? How many it's going to have to look, right? However, we need to check something first. Let's not waste the computer's time or our time. What I'm going to say here is if the statement, sorry, if the statement rigs a row count of more than 0. Now what does that mean? What happens if it finds a row? That means it's found something, doesn't it? It means it's something. We've struck gold. Right, we've found some information. So what I'm going to do at the moment, I'm just going to say echo. There is something here. Right? And in this one, I'm just going to say echo. There is nothing here. Because that means it's found no rows. Therefore, there is no information. Does that make sense to you all? So I will save that. And I will refresh it. There is nothing here. It's not found anything. That's bad news, isn't it? So let's have a wee look at it. I've missed something out somewhere. I have made a mistake. I make many. When you're calling a function, what should be on it? Would you always see whenever you're calling a function? What have you always got at the end of it? What am I highlighting? Brackets. That's a function. Should be brackets there. Let's save it. Refresh it. Run it. There is something here. It has found a row in our table. That's great. It's not much use for telling us what's in it though. Alright. But we're getting there. So we don't want this something there. We can take that out now. We know we're in. Right, we know we've hit gold. We're in here. So what we want to do then is while it's finding information, while it's fetching a row, then we output the row. Right? So inside here, this just checks if there are any records or rows. Sorry, I should really say records as well. And now what we want to do is we want to run a loop for all the rows. So, a couple of ways of doing it. I'm going to use a while loop. So while the row equals a statement, and then we fetch the associated results. That's PDO. Fetch association. Okay. And what I'm just going to do in here for the just to make it again a wee bit easier is echo name. All right. Refresh it. Run it. It says the word name. So we're here. We don't really want to output the word name though, do we? Do we? What do we want to output? What do we want to output here? And what is the name? What's the username? Can you remember? What's the username to stick in the table? Joe Blogs. So we go dot row, and then we just say square bracket username. Okay, I'll put a wee space after username there, just to make it a bit more readable. All right. And again, refresh it, run it. Username Joe Logs. We have found our username. Now, if we want then to make it a bit nicer, we could say echo paragraph username. And if you want to separate a variable and a string, dot closing paragraph. Right. Then we can put out the email address as well if we want. Just change that to email. And change that to email. Now this here must correspond with the name of the row in the table. Right, so these must be the same as the row in the name of the table. Okay. Okay, so this is outputting. It should be outputting once. And then we've got Joe Blogs and email coming up here as well. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop that out. And I'm going to delete that and put phpmyadmin again. Okay. Now, it will come up saying no activity. Alright. So just log in and go. And what I can do here is go to back into my demo, into my users, and click on insert. Alright. And then I can add in a second one. I'm just going to put in Michael. And Michael at email.com. And click and go. Okay. Now, that's me created 2 records now. So if I refresh that page and click on it, you'll see now, because I've got 2 records in, it will generate for 2 records. Okay. So in the next wee video, what I'm going to do is we're going to use the form to write information into the database.